Hi everyone, my name is Kate and I am the creator and producer of Wildcard Comedy, and you should give me all of your money. And forget these other projects that are like trying to, replace people's kidneys or create meaningful documentaries exploiting cruel injustices in the world. Like, you should give me all your money, like all of it. Savings account, checking account, um, any change that might be hidden in sofas, childhood piggy banks, just like give me all your money. I guess I should tell you why, probably. Um, so let me explain to you a little bit about what wildcard comedy is, why I'm doing it, and what everybody can benefit from if I get to keep doing this show. So wildcard comedy is a stand-up show, strictly stand-up. It's 15 to 20 minutes for 4 scheduled announced performers, and then a 10 to 15 minute spot at the top for our evening's wildcard, who is an unannounced surprise guest. And the point of having an unannounced surprise guest is to position it as if they're a celebrity drop-in, regardless of their status. I don't read credits at my shows. I try to make it a level playing field for everyone, and if you're going to get laughs, it's just going to be because you're super funny. I'm not a comedian, and I'm not a club owner, so I feel like I have some advantages. Not being a comedian, I don't have to worry about making friends and getting stage time myself and booking so-and-so's best friend because they said they're really funny, or booking a girl on every show because you're supposed to have a girl on every show. I just book who I think is funny regardless of gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, income, any of those things you'd have to fill out on like a legal form. I don't worry about. I just think you're funny, and so I book you. That's what it comes down to. So that's a huge advantage. The other advantage of not being a club performer is I don't have to charge people $20 and a 2-drink minimum and worry about necessarily packing a place to its fullest capacity. Hopefully I can grow a following organically and not have to worry about anything other than my performers being funny and whether they're a big name or what their status is, and having to bring in people that are just going to attract huge crowds. That's not the goal of this at all. It's the anti-goal of this. So hopefully I can just grow a crowd for providing them with great entertainment. So that's basically in a nutshell what we're all about. My first performance had the hilarious Lance Weiss, Brendan Fitzgibbons, James Parkinson, and Dan Carroll on it, as my announced lineup, with my wild card being Andy Haynes. My second lineup had Nick Cobb, who is awesome. They all are. And Mark Normand, Grant Gordon, Julia McCullough, and John F. O'Donnell as my wild card. And it's been really great. The first 2 shows were awesome. We had a lot of fun. The performers loved it. The audience loved it. It's been great, and we need to keep it going. The point of this for me is to try and make a little bit of a difference in the scene and create a little bit of a ripple, hopefully, where people understand that comedy is more than just an entertainment. It's also an art form. It's an incredibly human art form. It's incredibly accessible, and I don't think people necessarily are able to grasp that at first or really recognize it. I think that a lot of people have this idea that jokes just are polished and they come out and people think of something that's really funny and then they go tell it and don't realize all the work that goes in on the back end of, the first, second, third draft, and then, eventually the 400th draft makes it out there, and you have to work through the kinks just like any form of art, and just like anything, really, just any part of life. Like, you just have to ride the roller coaster until you come up with an end product that you're satisfied with that makes people laugh. And a lot of these guys come from, an hour outside of their destination, from Brooklyn or Astoria, to perform for you for 6 minutes, and a lot of audience just kind of sit there with a make me laugh, make me laugh, make me laugh attitude. And Seinfeld had a great quote where he said it's the only occupation where you get judged every 15 seconds. And it's like a constant evaluation at work. It would be like every time you filled out a cell in a spreadsheet or what have you, that you were constantly getting evaluated for it. So people don't realize, I think, how vulnerable and how difficult it is, and how there's no financial reward for anyone involved. When we had Nick Cobb on, he's, not to over-promote anyone, but he was top 5 on Last Comic Standing, and he still has a day job. And Last Comic Standing is a huge benchmark in a comedy career. So it just goes to kind of show that even when you're at the most successful epitome, pinnacle, top of your game as a comedian, you still don't get paid for it, unfortunately. So the point of this show is to at least be able to pay the performers in some respect by awarding them decent amounts of stage time, and also providing them with a couple of resources that they might not have access to otherwise. I come from a public relations and artist development background, and so I'm writing them biographies and profile pieces that can be done on a professional level, which is something that I can donate my time and my skills with, so that they can use that for their website or festival submissions or with the media or whatever they want to if they so choose. There's also promotional pictures and hopefully video that's going to be used, and I'm rotating photographers and videographers, just people who are willing to donate their time, and that way I can showcase their work as well. So that is hopefully my way of giving back if I can't reward them financially, which is also a goal. And you guys get to benefit because it's a $5 show, and they're some of the most talented people out there, and you get a full show if you can stop on down, and hopefully kind of, start a movement to change the world of comedy. But give these guys the recognition and respect they deserve, and they're really working hard for you guys, so I hope you are able to experience that and see that and take it for what it really is. And so I feel like everybody wins. I get to keep doing my thing. Comedians get treated real well. They even get to buy them water in the beginning of the show. It's sad how many of them have been amazed by that. And you guys get to laugh your butts off. So it seems like a win-win. For performer profiles and more information, feel free to go to wildcardcomedyshow.tumblr.com. TUMBLR.com is the Tumblr, how they spell it, for the performer profiles and just tons of more information on upcoming shows. Thank you for taking a minute to watch this, and I hope you find it worthy of your time and your money, and stop down and see a show if you can, or donate some money if you are able to, and I really appreciate your time, and have a great day. Bye.